The side deck regional has come and gone, and these results are pretty much reflective of what we were expecting to be the metagame for this side of the format. Don't be like the 33.8% of you guys have not smashed Live Crap Out, subscribe and smash it so we can get to 102,000. So you break down for the side deck regional, ladies and gentlemen. If you're expecting something cool, crazy, and awesome, you might not find a lot of info on this video for you, but we had 3 Phantom Knight decks in Top Cut. Wow! Thanks, Konami. Scythe Lock is a heck of a thing. We'll actually have 1 or 2 of those lists for you later on in this video that you guys can check out. Now, 2 Eldritch variants. Now, you're probably like, okay, like, yeah, Skill Drain's at 3. Well, one of those Eldritch variants, from what I saw and heard, was a Cyverse Eldritch deck that was 60 cards, by the way. And you played, I saw Magician Souls, I saw Firewall Guardian, I saw the DP pack, I saw a lot of things from it. And you'll have to wait till post-YCS to see that list, but that was an incredibly hilarious thing to see. And that list ended up getting 2nd place out of this event, which, whew, that's amazing. And the other list on the other side of the equation here was actually Brave Lich. So you have 2 very different ideas here that you can do with Lich right now and find success with it this format, which I honestly think that's awesome. Now, we also had 1 Dragon Link, which was piloted by the DB Grinder, winning the regional, actually, which was incredibly awesome to kind of watch see play. So maybe Lund was right. Maybe Dragon Link is actually just one of the most powerful decks this format. We also had 1 Praying Kids deck in Top Cut as well. And then we had 1 Flunderies list as well. Yeah, we did kind of expect Flunder to be one of those more roguish decks out of this format, but that's incredibly awesome to see that both of these decks, in terms of power, diversity, I mean, we've seen a lot of Praying Kids doing a lot of things at a lot of different locations. So I just walking around some of the top tables in the early rounds, Praying Kids was one of the most represented decks that I saw next to Phantom Knights. And there were a lot of them, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go pass on over to Decklist, shall we? All right, the first list we actually have here is 3rd place. This was Longhun Lee's Phantom Knight list for you guys. Now, I do not have the Dragon Link list or the 60-card Spicy Eldritch list. All right, you'll have to respectively just be patient until post-YCS for that information to become available to the player base. All right, so this being said, is there anything particularly out of the ordinary that sticks out about this list? I mean, this is kind of spicy. Being able to set a Lancia from your deck instead of a Scythe, depending on the situation, is not all that bad. Oh, I see we don't want to deal with Praying Kids either. Alright, so we have 1 Lancia with 1 Scythe, basic stuff here, triple Ash Blossom, 1 Celestial with 1 Dasher, 1 Nibiru, 1 copy of Takum Tumborg, 1 Terratop with the 1 Ancient Cloak. We had 1 Ragged Gloves, triple copies of Silent Boots, triple copies of Yield Torn Scales, 1 Griffin Rider, triple copies of Yield Aquamancer. Alright, we had 1 Called by the Grave, triple copies of Crossout Designator, 1 Dracoback, 1 Faithful Adventure, triple Droplets, 2 Fusion Destiny, 1 Rhoda, triple Rite of Armesier, 2 Imperm, the 2 Fogblade, the 1 Wings, and the 1 Shade Brigadane. Alright, and then we also have 1 Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardiche, 1 Almirage, 1 Vertanaconda, 1 Meow Meow Mew. Gotta love the fact there's actually a Reaper target here. 1 Link Spider with the 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Dehark, 1 Cherubini, 1 Borrelsword with 1 Dagda, 1 Phantom Knights of Breaksword, 1 Leviair with the 1 Downard, 1 Zeus, and 1 Destroyer, Annoy My Opponent guy. Then we have 2 Lancia, triple Ghost Reaper, 1 Nibiru, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Lightning Storm, triple Twin, 2 Sanctum, the 1 Imperm, and the 1 Red Reboot here. Wrapping up, I would say probably one of the more interesting lists in terms of development. I guess, like, in terms of streamlining, too. Like, Crossout seems really powerful in this meta. Next up here, this was Denny Vu's 7th place Phantom Knight list for you guys. And you can see a much different story here between these variants, right? You just came from 40-ish cards back down here to 60. All right, one thing that Denny did mention here was the crossout designators kind of felt subpar all day. I feel like you get more value out of a 40 card variant versus a 60 card variant for this. So that's one thing I want to point out here. There's the one Lancey and the one Scythe, so both lists are doing kind of the same thing here. We have triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, one Celestial with one Dasher, triple Ghost Bell in the Haunted Mansion, triple copies of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, triple copies of Nibiru the Primal Being, triple copies, or excuse me, two Tracker with one Wielder, that's basic stuff, two Ancient Cloak, the one Ragged Gloves, triple Silent Boots, one Stained Greaves, triple copies of Torn Scales, one Griffin Lad, and triple copies of Water Enchantress. Then we have one Called by the Grave, triple copies of Crossout Designator, one Dracoback, triple E-Telly, one Faithful Adventure, the one Foolish Barrel, triple Droplet, two Fusion Destiny, the one Rhoda, triple Right, triple Imperm, triple Fogblade, the one Wings, and the one Shade Brigandine. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's pretty standard. For everything I've seen here, it's just we just decided to extend out our packages for way more hand traps. I do like that. We also have the one Rusty Bardiche, the one Almirage, the one Anaconda, one Link Spider, the one Unicorn, the one Dahark, one Cherubini, one copy Dagda with one Axis Machine, two Breaksword, the one Leviair, the one Downard, the one Zeus, and the one Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Side deck here we have two Lancia, triple Gamma, the one Driver, triple Cosmic, triple Twin, and triple Anti-Spell Fragrance here, wrapping up Phantom Knights. And when this just proves on how good this deck is. Like, when you can push down to, like, extremes from a 60 card variant down to 40 cards, whatever you want to pack in here and find success with. Ladies and gentlemen, the numbers don't lie. It works out. Next up here, this was our Eldritch, or excuse me, our Pran Kids player here. Making it all the way in at 8th place was Alexander Dominguez here. And you guys get to see the power of one-card engines here. Also, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit's picking up a lot of play this format. Like, a lot. Like, this card is absolutely amazing. Like, I'm surprised at how good this is. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, two copies of Ghost Bell in the Haunted Mansion, two copies of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Then, of course, we got triple Dropsies, triple Fansies, triple Lampsies, and only two Roxies. Remember, Roxies is not that good fundamentally. I mean, you can still max out in play 3. I think most players have just found better success at the 2 of. Then we have one Griffin Rider, triple Water Enchantress, why not? We have one Called by the Grave, two Cosmic Cyclone, one Dracoback, the one Faithful Adventure, triple Droplet, one Instant Fusion, two Pandemonium, triple copies of Place, one Pranks, triple Rite of Armesier, one Terraforming, one Thunder Dragon Fusion, and triple copies of Infinite Impermanence. Wrapping up the main deck here. Then we had one Verti Anaconda, one Rip Roaring Roaster, one Meow Meow Mew, two copies of Do Doodle Doop Doop, two copies of Bow Wow Bork, one Link Spider, one Unicron, one Axis Machine, one Totally Friend, one Starving Venom, one Weather Washer, the one Rocket Ride, and the one Battling Bowler. Side deck here we have triple Lancia, triple copies of Token Collector, one copy of Cosmic Cyclone, two copies of Crossout Designator, and then we have triple Super Poly down here. Now, with mirror matches potentially being a lot higher now, Super Poly is more so a blowout card now more than ever, honestly. Just being able to combine your opponent's prank kits together to make free resources. This is so good. Plus Starving Venom. Then we also have triple copies of Evenly Matched here, wrapping up this list. Now, there's another list that caught my attention here as I was walking through the tables yesterday. This was a Dark Magician list. Now, the reason why I wanted to show this was I really liked the theory behind this list. Now, Dark Magician kind of struggles to kind of be more modernized and more streamlined here. So when I saw this fighting back against some of the meta yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm going to reach out and we're going to grab this list here. So this was Tony Huang's Dark Magician list. We have one Apprentice with one Dark Magician Girl, triple copies of Magician's Rod, triple copies of Magician Souls, one Timaeus United, two Dark Magician with one Red Eyes, triple Illusion of Chaos, one Saravis, one Called by the Grave, one Dark Magical Circle, the one Magical Eyes Fusion, one Salvation, triple Preparation of Rites, triple Red Eyes Fusion, one Secrets of Dark Magic, one Eagle Booster, one Hornet Drones with one Engage, triple copies of Soul Servant, one Eternal Soul, triple Skill Drain, and triple copies of Torrential Tribute here. And then we have one Kaino with one Kagari, one copy of Celine, 2 copies of Verti Anaconda, 1 Link Spider, 1 Imduk, 1 D-Hark, 1 copy of Artemis, 1 Access Code, 1 The Dark Magicians, 2 Red Ace Dark Dragoon, 1 Master of Chaos, and 1 Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight here. Wrapping up this chunk of deck profiles for you guys out of this regional. I didn't get the chance to get the Flunder list either. The Duelist went to bed by the time we were getting the chance to get it set up. So if that becomes public later on, you guys will have a lot of people keeping their information quiet because of the upcoming YCS. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. And I honestly do welcome information like that, of course, being that way. So that's your breakdown out of the side deck regional. What do you guys think? Please leave a comment down. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more awesome content. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.